On February 11th, 1990, the gates of Victor Verster prison swung open, and Nelson Mandela stepped out into the bright, blinding sunlight after 27 years behind bars. The air was filled with electric anticipation, the buzz of cameras capturing every moment, the eyes of the world watching him. Mandela, a stalwart symbol of resistance against apartheid, emerged not defeated but victorious. His frame was a bit more fragile, the lines on his face etched deeply by time and hardship, but his spirit remained unbroken. As he walked, each step felt like a bridge between two worlds, the oppressive past and the hopeful future of a free South Africa. Mandela's heart pounded with a blend of emotions. The warmth of sunlight on his skin, the scent of fresh air, the chorus of cheers from supporters, contrasted with the bitterness of lost years, the memories of those who had fought and fallen. Escorting him were his wife, Winnie, and a cadre of close friends and allies, their faces a mix of joy and resolve. Reaching the end of the prison pathway, Mandela paused, taking a deep breath to steady himself. He knew the true struggle was only beginning. The country that lay before him was fractured by decades of institutionalized racism. Families were torn apart, communities segregated, anger simmering just below the surface. Mandela envisioned a South Africa rebuilt on the pillars of reconciliation, equality, and justice, but achieving that wouldn't be easy. He faced the enormous task of not only dismantling the physical structures of apartheid, but also healing the psychological scars it had inflicted. As he climbed the steps to the platform where he'd address the world, Mandela's mind raced with a century's worth of history. The sacrifices of his comrades, the relentless brutality of an unjust system, and the unyielding spirit of those who had dared to dream of freedom. When he finally spoke, his voice, though weathered, carried the weight of a nation's hopes. He didn't call for vengeance. Instead, he spoke of unity, peace, and the shared vision of a South Africa that belonged to all its people, regardless of color or creed. "We have triumphed in our struggle for liberation," Mandela declared, his voice steady and clear. "Our march to freedom is irreversible. We must now learn to live together as brothers, as fellow South Africans, in peace and harmony." The crowd erupted in jubilation, a sea of raised fists saluting the dawn of a new era. Each cheer was a promise to strive for the dream Mandela painted with his words, a united nation free from the chains of its past. As he descended the stairs, Mandela knew the journey was far from over. But for the first time in 27 years, he felt the exhilarating rush of freedom's first step, and with it, the boundless possibilities of a future they would build together.